We are sneaking into our own house. What is happening with this house?
It's all covered with plastic, see? Oh my God. We're about to sneak into that house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, and I'm so excited.
We have to make sure nobody hears us.
I think that's why we're whispering.
Whisper? These kids don't know how to whisper.
If we're too loud, then everybody will notice us, and they'll be like,
oh, I know these people.
and then we'll go to jail, juvenile. I'm not old enough for jail, so
We're just kids.
Yeah, I know, Jersey. Do you think we should be sneaking into a house?
I mean, it is our house.
But why are we actually sticking in?
because we're not supposed to be here, because what if we accidentally touch the
We're
wall?
sneaking in, but look who
You will not touch the walls.
This person has goggles on her head. What is that all about?
We're going to go in the pool.
Okay, so here we go, guys. We're sneaking into our own house to get into the pool. And while we're in the pool, Mama's gonna show you some of the house. I don't know why I'm bending down like this. This is how I was walking. I was walking like this.
Oh, your back hurts again?
I know. I guess that's how people sneak into houses.
What if they see us out the window?
Well, there's nobody here, but we shouldn't be here because they're working on the house. You're gonna see all this work that's being done on the house.
What if we accidentally touch the walls?
You won't. There will be no accidents with touching the walls.
You won't touch them.
We're gonna get in the pool. Mama's gonna show you all the stuff that's being done to the house and why we should not be here. We are sneaking into our own house.
Don't show them the code.
Is it safe?
Our house looks phenomenal.
We snuck in. Look at this, guys. It is a mess.
Guys, we have to go in the pool.
Jersey's ready for the pool already. This is our house. Oh my gosh. It is not much of a
It
house.
looks like we're moving out. Without the furniture, it's more of an echo, right? Echo. See? Oh my gosh. It looks like it's a brand new home. If you don't remember, our carpet used to be like a little
was
brown.
it was a-
And look, this one used to be brown. They painted that.
I decided to lighten the color of the carpet since we had to get a new one anyway. And while they were doing that, I said, let's lighten the basement and just paint it. Since we have to rip out the carpet, let's just get this place lightened up. So they painted everything. And I think it looks much better. Look how bright it is down here now.
It looks like a brand new home.
I know, just some paint changes things.
Mom, thank you for picking this color.
Oh, thanks, Jersey. You like it?
It's
Okay, come on.
It's the best color ever.
Some of you guys may know, but some of you may not know that our house, kitchen, should I say, was involved in a stupid pipe burst. Under our kitchen, we had installed like a osmosis, filtered water, whatever, spigot, whatever it is, because we don't have a fridge that gives water. So we had that put in so we wouldn't buy water bottles and things like that.
Trying to be good for the environment, you know?
That decided to burst. It burst and was splashing water everywhere. I walked into the kitchen thinking that the kids had left the faucet running or something. That's how loud it was going. The whole floor was wet. It had gone through the floor to the basement. Had to cut out that strip of sheetrock because it was soaking wet. It came all the way down to here. This carpet, this whole side here was just soaking wet and disgusting. That had to be ripped off. You see there's only a little bit of it. All that had to come off because it was wet. And we had the mitigation company come and they were like, they ripped out a big chunk, like this whole hallway of carpet. So obviously, once you cut out a chunk of carpet, like what are you gonna do with the rest of the carpet? You can't match it. It was 20-year-old carpet. Literally all the way here, running through the whole first level, everywhere, the hallway, this area here, all of this. Like this is a lot of carpet because this is all one continuous space. Running into here, going this way, into the theater, into the guest bedroom down here. So obviously you're replacing this much carpet, you can't be using the space. So all the way to the corner here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's all covered. It's all covered with plastic. See? Oh my gosh, look.
What is happening with this house?
Guys, let's go in the pool.
Well, Jersey, we just snuck in. We don't even know if it's safe to get down there, okay, bud?
Let's go.
Oh, we're trying to see, because look at this room. Look at this kitchen we got. Oh my
Careful,
gosh.
don't knock that over.
I mean, this kitchen looks like a haunted house.
It looks like an episode of Dexter. I don't know if that's the living room anymore. There's nothing in it.
What is going? We used to live here, but now look at it. Not sure if you guys saw the video of why all this happened, but we had a big water leak. You should watch that video to see that we're living in a hotel right now. We're living in a hotel, sneaking into our own house.
Being off.
Pay for that.
Jersey said you're gonna pay for that.
So guys, we've been living in a hotel, so we wanted to sneak in the house so we can sneak in our own pool. The good thing is we get to replace our carpet, we get our floors fixed. Not for nothing, right?
Justin, you're giving us Steve Irwin right now.
I gotta protect myself.
It's crazy how one area of your kitchen can cause so much damage because it went straight through the wood. Because they had to do all this and we hated the color down here anyway, so when we came to put the new carpet in that we had to replace, we decided to lighten it up. And in that case, it was like, well, we can't leave the walls this like dingy brown color. Didn't like it at all. I didn't like this color when we bought the house. I wanted to change it, but I was like, you know what, that'll be like a 2-year project. We already had things going on. We had a lot going on. So when this happened, I was super frustrated and like, super annoyed. But then it was like, oh, well, you know what? Change out the colors that you wanted to change since you have to change it anyway. And since they're doing this stuff, it's like, let's just paint now. So literally, I mean, it looks like a whole new space, but it's paint. From the dark wood it was to match the molding and everything else, cream colored now, and it's just really brighten up the entire space. Eventually we will get a maybe dark gray couch, give some contrast, but this brown doesn't go anymore. And one thing that I'm really happy about is deciding to change the dark wood in the hair salon as well. So just slapping some paint on things just changes so much. So super excited about that. Even coming down this hall, I remember how it just felt like we were coming into a dungeon because it was so dark. How you guys doing in there?
Turn the heat on and it's easy. Turn on.
It's not warm at all? Oh, well, let me check then. Some of you may be wondering why I'm not in the pool. That's because I had offered for us to go swimming much earlier and they took forever to the point where I didn't want to get any more because I had showered up. I said, y'all do that. I'm gonna show everybody the house we snuck into. Alexis, you just look creepy. That's what that looks like, creepiness. So for reference, this was the color of the old rug. This is a piece of it. Like, I mean, you just gotta look at, like, it's just, ew. Not my taste at all. This color is like a pukey green, like, oh, really happy. Really happy to be changing that out. So I think it's great. Like, I'm really excited to come back in the house and see how this looks in the end. Process is just so frustrating. You know, we had to get out because they're starting the floors tomorrow. And they needed us out so they can move all the furniture. And they're going to be sanding the entire first level wood. And it's just a lot that we can't be here for, obviously. So us being in a hotel and not on vacation, like, it's not a vacation. We're not like in the Bahamas in a hotel. We are literally around the corner from the kids' school in a hotel so that they can still have their routine. We have school has started. Those things that we can't just say, oh, let's just disappear for 12 days and go somewhere. Like, no, school started. So we are in the area. So the last dark place in our house is this office. We will lighten this office one day. That's a big project. It's a big room full of wood. This is our house, discombobulated, empty, stuff everywhere. But we will show you guys how improved it is. Is that Justin? Or is there a stranger in my house?
There's a stranger in my house.
I can't sing. I should stop singing. It's echoing through the house badly. Justin? Oh, it is him. Whew. Whew. Right? As they say, there is no place like home. So being home would have been the ideal thing. Being able to sleep in our own beds and all this other stuff. But when we come back, we're gonna feel like we're in a new house. Like, I'm excited for that. Just, you know, a slap of coats of paint on things. The floors will be restained. So even parts of the floors that were scratched or a little faded from sun, like, that's gonna be taken care of. So it's exciting. It's exciting to see how things are going to turn out. So we can't complain. It's not all bad. We snuck back in here because it's a weekend and we wanted to do something with the kids. There was nothing to do. So we said, let's just sneak back to our house and go in the pool. Be a little sneaky.
For watching, and make sure you do more videos. Subscribe and turn on the notification. Thank you